Welcome to Commodore Countdown. I'm Alexa Galloway here at Varun Raghupathi. The Falmouth Commodores are facing the Bourne Braves today at Gov Fuller Field. Tonight's starting pitcher is Casey Mulholland from the University of South Florida. He's 1-3 Varun. Take me through what he needs to do tonight.
Well, he needs to continue to locate the changeup correctly. His fastball is not his bread and butter. It is the changeup, and he's an off-speed pitcher who will not overpower. However, if he can get guys out with weak ground balls like Kevin McCanna, like Matt Hall, then he can have another good start. However, he's been struggling with pitching too much to contact. The guys against him have been hitting the ball really hard gap to gap, so Mulholland needs to keep the ball down in the zone, especially with that change, which is the scout's favorite pitch to see from him. Here's another interesting thing, Alexa. When Mulholland went against YD a few weeks ago, it was after Matt Hall and Kevin McCanna both went 7 innings and had terrific outings. So now that Matt Hall and Kevin McCanna have both done really well in their last 2 outings, you figure that Mulholland will continue that trend going into this game against Bourne, hoping to pick up win number 2 this year.
I spoke with Braves broadcaster Kerry Crowley about the other side of the pitching matchup.
Well, when Ryan Kellogg pitches for Bourne, it's traditionally a win. He's in his 2nd season with the Bourne Braves, and at Arizona State, he went 14-1 against Pac-12 teams this year. Kellogg only has 2 losses in his Bourne Braves career, but one of those losses did come against the Falmouth Commodores earlier this season. So it'll be interesting to see how he bounces back against a lineup that knows him well. There's plenty of Pac-12 guys in this lineup who've seen him multiple times, so Kellogg really has to focus on mixing his pitches.
Now the Braves have been dominant this season. How did they get the win tonight against Falmouth?
Well, they haven't been dominant at Gov Fuller Field over the past 2 seasons, and that's their one little issue this year. They haven't played well against the West. So they're focused tonight on getting hits early in the ballgame against Casey Mulholland, a guy they too have seen this year. Mulholland pitched against them on the 3rd day of the season. The Bourne Braves won that game 6-0, and so they're hoping that that success carries over, that their scouting reports hold true, and that they can go out and hit the ball well in the post-Billy Fleming era. Billy Fleming, the Bourne Braves second baseman, signed a contract last night, so it's going to be difficult for this offense to pick up his slack.
And like Kerry said, it's all about Bourne performing well in the post-Billy Fleming era. How does Falmouth counteract it?
Well, with Mulholland on the mound, the precedent has to be fielding well. Mulholland in his last 2 starts has given up 10 runs. However, only 4 of those are earned. That means the defense behind him just has not been doing its job. 5 errors in the last 2 Mulholland outings. If you're going to beat a good Bourne Braves team, you need to limit the mistakes. And also, the one advantage that Falmouth has is familiarity. 5 games against Bourne going into this one, or now with this one rather, and 2 different starting pitchers for the Braves. The first 3 featured Andrew Sopko. The last 2 of his starts were Falmouth wins. Now Ryan Kellogg comes to the mound for the 2nd time. Falmouth roughed him up the first go-around. No reason why they can't do it again because they're familiar with the lefty from Arizona State. So this could be another big Falmouth win, a team 2.5 back of Bourne in the Western Division standings.
We'll see how it all plays out. Game time set at 4:30, audio pregame at 4:15 on Ustream, so stay tuned.